choose. I didn't choose. I didn't choose freely to be an egalitarian instead of a feminist. Do you understand that it's the year 2026? Feminism doesn't belong to biological women anymore. It belongs to a bunch of grown-ass adult men that identify as women, but they behave like the most obnoxious, loudest, stereotypical, offensive depictions of women you would ever have the displeasure of witnessing. Mental breakdowns all over the place. Getting on the internet and whining about their human rights. But if you were to tell them to just behave like a grown adult, even as a woman that is a grown adult, they cannot fucking do it. They refuse to behave like grown adult women. 100%. They want to cry and they want to whine and they want to behave like bimbos. And they are allowed to because they are trans women. Now, if we're talking about a biological woman, no, she's not allowed to slide with that kind of behavior. She's not allowed to be dependent on a husband or want children. No, if it's a biological woman, she ain't nothing and she ain't nobody. And she is consistently dehumanized and demoralized all the time. Biological women are not enough. And in terms of being career-oriented, that doesn't matter for biological women anyways. Well, that's not enough. But a trans woman can go to college for a women's study degree, for a liberal arts degree, to get into a lot of debt and to own a lot of student loans for those degrees. Well, they don't end up with a career. Feminism is always trying to push women into obtaining careers. But now it's okay if you're a trans woman and you don't have a career. And you're the biggest, bravest thing if all you did was turn into a woman to become a porn star or do makeup tutorials as a trans influencer. Then you're epic. Then you're praised and validated completely. Biological woman. So what? Right? Feminism does not belong to biological women anymore. So y'all got me fucked up. Because what the fuck, are you under a fucking rock or something? Are you? What in the actual fuck is fucking wrong with you? It kind of stings. Because I do come from a lineage of women that were spinsters and beatniks. You know, the actual pioneers of feminism and women's choice and freedom. And please stop lobotomizing housewives every time they burn a casserole or smile at the mailman. Yeah, that's the background I come from. Feminism was swept right under me. It doesn't belong to me anymore. So again, I didn't fucking choose. The alternative would have been becoming an absolute fucking hypocritical monster. And I have too high of a constitution to fucking do that. I don't care what the fuck you think. Because you don't think. Right now, feminism belongs to trans women, or at least men that are touching their wee-wees at the prospect of embarrassing and humiliating biological women by behaving like the most embarrassing depictions of women, like very offensive caricatures that get to cry and whine and scream and act like absolute fucking toddlers. You cannot tell them to act like a grown fucking adult. They won't. They don't have to. It's like, oh, poor baby. Oh my God, it feels oppressed. Oh my God, the human rights of, let's make sure he's validated. And okay, bring some snacks, some Legos, whatever. Let's make sure we're doing our best to put rainbow emojis on our bios and our social media accounts so that they know we're allies. We're allies because we want to treat them like fucking babies. Yeah. Yeah, those poor grown men. Oh my gosh. Fuck biological women. So, as I have to stress again, I didn't fucking choose. Biological women don't get to.